Alright, we at it again by Lord Jesus podcast. Jesus is sine wave. Alright, so there's an idea about everlasting life because we believe that Lord Jesus is sine wave. So therefore, if Lord Jesus is sine wave, then an attribute of a wave is frequency. And with that attribute, we also know say a wave also has a period from the frequency, right? Because the period is 1 over frequency. So therefore, the period, the units of period is time. So therefore, if Jesus is sine wave and attached with a wave is time, that means Lord Jesus is the God of time. Therefore, it's safe to say that's why Lord Jesus can say, he who believeth in me, he who believeth in the true wave, he who believeth in sine wave shall have everlasting time, which is, in other words, everlasting life. So, wow, those bro. Bro, that feels good. Knowing that I could live with all the time I want, that feels good. So that's why Lord Jesus can say also, it is not what goes inside the mouth of the man that defileth the man, but what cometh out the mouth of the man that defileth the man. In other words, what cometh out the mouth of the man is wave, sine wave, sound, see, wave. So therefore, when we speak folly, we're actually speaking waves which time is attached to. So when our words are against the ultimate sine wave, that basically means that we are subtracting time from our life. So therefore, Lord Jesus can say in another part of the Bible, say we do things where like shorten our days. Like when we do wicked stuff and evil stuff, those things actually shorten our days. But when we actually speak positive and give good compliments, like we extend our days, I believe. So me believe Lord Jesus placed social media within our life so that everybody can show love. Like most of the social media platforms, they don't have any dislike on it because that's not the idea behind our relationship. We need to like, we need to learn how to like and love each other's different opinions and different ways and what people are doing in life. You know what I say? So that is the main focus me, because I've recently adapted to social media, because I recently adapted to social media, and that's the main point I get from social media. And I got that point because I'm like saying, yo, it feels good when I see somebody like my post. I'm like, man, that feels good. So imagine when I like somebody else's post, imagine how they feel. I'm like, oh, that's where it's at. That's the good thing about social media, because I'm like, oh man, social media, yo, I'm gonna depend on that. But yo, there's a good side, bro. There's a real good side. Like just one like could make somebody's day, and that's enough to just do the work of God. Like do the work of Lord Jesus. Like a photo, like a comment, like something, you know what I mean? Like something that you agree with. I know, I agree with that. I could like that. That's, bro. It's so easy to serve Lord Jesus, bro. It's so easy because just making somebody feel good and stuff like that. That's the whole point of worshiping Lord Jesus. That's why I said, whatever you do to the least of your brethren, you have done it to me. So if I can make somebody feel nice by liking a photo or liking a comment on social media, I'm making God feel nice. I'm making Lord Jesus feel nice. So that's wonderful. You see me? So the idea of everlasting life, no, and everlasting time, Zine, we stay so. Because remember, we are going to be, the angels are going to be our servants. That's why the Bible says, don't you know that ye shall judge angels? In other words, because why? I believe this. The angels see the glory of God. They are in the presence of the Holy God. Pure. No man can see his face, but yet the angels are there round about his throne, seeing his glory. 24/7, right? So any angel that has ever defected after seeing the glory of God, like, it's like, wow, bro, like, nah, bro, like, nah, you see how majestic I am, you see how beautiful I am, you see how righteous I am, you see how loving I am, and yet still all that, there's a defect. So Lord Jesus said, okay, so that's why Lord Jesus can say, man, no, we haven't seen God. That's why Lord Jesus said, no man has seen the Father at any time, only the Son, no man. And yet still we have the strength to believe that there's a God, and there is a God, and God is in heaven watching us, watching over us. Yet still we, not seeing, believe and overcome. That's why Lord Jesus said, when man overcome, it is greater than any angel, because we are in a position where we are not in the presence of God. And yet still when we come to the realization that there's a God and we believe, oh my God, Lord Jesus boasts about us. He say, you see that? You see him? You see her? You see her down there? You see her? She hasn't seen God. She never seen God like none of y'all. I got endless of angels. She never seen God. But yet still she believes. He ain't got nothing on her. Nothing. Oh, you see him? He just baptized last week. He's walking in his way. His journey is young, but guess what? He believes, and his belief is strong. Y'all ain't got. So Lord Jesus saying to his angels, y'all ain't got nothing on him. He's your master. Better serve him. If I say, yo, go protect him. If I say, yo, don't let him walk this way or don't let him walk that street, better go do it, because he's your master. So when we get everlasting life now, bro, the only few who are above us is Lord Jesus, the Father, and the 12 that, like 12 disciples that he promised that they shall sit on 12 thrones governing the children of Israel, and the 144,000. And maybe the 24 elders. I don't know about them. But I know about those like 4 entities, right? Lord Jesus, the Father, the 12 that shall, the promise that Lord Jesus gave his 12 disciples that they shall rule, you shall have 12 thrones ruling over the 12 tribes of Israel, and the 144 that Lord Jesus is going to gather to himself when he comes. 24 elders, I'm not sure. I'll probably put them in there as a bonus, as a 5th bonus, but I'm not sure about them. But what I'm sure about is, after those 4, we're the gods in heaven. So my thought is, bros, if God created the heaven in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth, right? So let's say now, when time we get everlasting life, bro, the sweet idea is, because this idea doesn't come, it's not only one time I've thought about this idea now. I've thought about this idea several times on different occasions. So I'm like, yo, it gotta be true. That we are gonna be able, like each person who, when we have everlasting life, we're gonna be able to create our own world. But that makes sense, because with God, all things are possible. In this world, people are creating virtual reality. But for the believers who have everlasting life, we're gonna be able to create our own universes, bro. Like, that's a great idea, bro. Like, I believe that, bro. Like, that's like, jeez. Create your own universe from scratch. Anything you say, the Father do it. Because we're doing it right now. Create a server, add some photos, add some characters. That's the universe. Create a space, add a galaxy. That's the universe. But it's a virtual reality. But I'm telling you, if man could do that, God could do way better. Lord Jesus can do way better. So he's going to be like, man, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. That was just a virtual reality. I'm going to make each of y'all everlasting lifers make your own reality better than the one I made. I'm like, dang. Bro, this what everlasting life is? This what everlasting time is? Oh my God. Bro, sign me up, brother. You see me? So, Lord Jesus thing no normal, brother. So, as I'm say, if Lord Jesus is sine wave, and a character of a wave, it has a frequency, and when it has a frequency, It has a period, which is 1 over the frequency, and a period is the unit of time. So you don't know, everlasting life also equals everlasting time. You're gonna live forever, bros. Like, by Lord Jesus Christ, forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And who's to say how many different universes we could create? Because he said, yo, we're gonna have mansions. Bam. Mansions, many rooms. Bam. Imagine if there's a world we create for each room, bros. Like, man, the thought alone, bro, let me say, yo, brother, come to Jesus, bro. Cause them feeling like these imaginations are like they surpass the limits of this world. Like I said, whoa, that's what it's gonna be like, bro. It feels so sweet to live outside of the capacity of this world. To say, oh, if we're gonna create a world, yeah, it's gonna go through a computer, and then it's gonna go through a computer, and then create some photos, some pictures, add some audio files in your assets folder, and you know what I mean. When you boot it up, you go online, you put your server online, it loads the file, and it's not. It's a virtual reality. It's real, but it's not real. Therefore, the Bible says the spirit that was and is, but is not. You see what I say? So like a photo, it's real. It is, but it's not. Yeah, I took it. Like you see me, I said, but take the picture, you know. You see the picture, say it real. Every day me get up, it dead. But at the same time, it not real. You see me, I say? So, the spirit that has the dominion, like, that's in charge of, like, the spirit of what was, is, and is not. So, therefore, you go up on YouTube, you can watch the same old video because it was. You can watch it as many times you want. It long time it upload. It was. You can go up on YouTube now and go watch it. Yeah, it is. But at the same time, bro, it not really, it's not something where you can say you get up and it's a new, like, it's a, like you get up and say, okay, it's different, like in a real life. It's not real life. You get me? I say, someone say, yo, it's not real life, but it was, and you can go watch it today, but on a real life, or on video, or on picture. You get me? I say, I want a song. You can enjoy it, but it just not give the rich feeling like when you get up and you go out and you go to the park and thing and relax and say, yo, this a life. But it have some type of stimulation with it. You see what I say? But it not have the real life stimulation there where we would have need. So that's the way me believe when the spirit say, yo, you know, like when the Bible say, yo, the spirit that was and is not, it's not real. A fake. You see what I say? So therefore, like virtual reality now, it did it. It was. You see what I say? Yeah, it did happen. You can put on your VR. We could put on our VRs and thing and did it. Yeah, it is, but it's not real. It's a fake world. You see what I say? It's a fake world. It was, yeah. You put on your VR. It is, yeah. You're in a virtual world, but guess what? It's not. It ain't real. So that's what I believe and thing. Is me I say so, but the point I feel like I wanted to share is that, yo, everlasting life, also everlasting time is like, bro, that ain't no normal thing, bro. And trust me, brother. Brother, Lord Jesus share them thing there too, brother.